Mr. Ram Madhav, I'd like to come to you. You just heard from the Minister of Foreign Relations of Maldives. All of this comes at a time when there is so much churn, sir, in the Indian Ocean. You and I come from a country which has live operations in the north with our very well-known neighbor there as well. How do you see what's happening in the Indian Ocean right now? We've just seen the very important Quad meeting. I'm sure you've been very, very plugged into that. Give us your overview of this situation.
Thank you, Shiv. Let me, at the very outset, compliment India Today for inviting two of our very important and very beautiful neighbors. Both Sri Lanka and Maldives are very beautiful destinations, and they're small countries in size, but they are very significant voices when it comes to Indian Ocean and Indo-Pacific affairs. I'm quite happy that in line with the thinking of Prime Minister Modi's government, even India Today also found it important to have their voices heard on this very important issue. See, that is the principle on which we are emphasizing right from the beginning when it comes to Indo-Pacific. Since you mentioned about Quad, a very significant difference between the previous meeting of the foreign ministers of Quad that took place at Tokyo a few months back and the one that happened yesterday. The difference is that, number one, we could issue a joint statement, which we could not do at the time of the Tokyo summit. Secondly, this joint statement has included the word that we have been emphasizing, the word inclusive. When we talk about the Indian Ocean, Indo-Pacific, whether a small country or a big country, every voice has to be included. That is our principle. So together, we have to make this region peaceful, free for navigation, then many other things follow. See, basic principle of inclusiveness has to be accepted. That is India's very important contribution. I'm quite happy and proud that today the American administration, President Biden, everybody has agreed. That's why you find that mention of inclusiveness in the joint statement. So India's approach to this region will be, number one, of course, peaceful for navigation, prosperity for all countries, but it has to be driven by all of us together. From Maldives to Philippines and beyond, ASEAN is a very important grouping in this region. Our neighbors are all very important. We all have to together drive the affairs of the region. That is India's emphasis, and I'm happy that today the entire world acknowledges it, and Quad joint statement is an acknowledgement of our position.
Minister Gunawardene, always a pleasure to have you, and especially, like I said, at a time when this very successful Quad meeting has just happened, sir. So your views on the fact that this is, of course, a construct that primarily involves the United States, India, Japan, and Australia, but like Ram Madhavji said, inclusivity is a key underpinning of this construct. And that's the reason why countries like Sri Lanka, Maldives, and other countries in the Indian Ocean are extremely crucial. Give us the Sri Lankan view on the Quad, sir.
I'm very happy that I've been able to join you today. India Today has been always a very vibrant, open, taking issues of our region as well as in the international arena for a long time, especially with the participation of Honorable Mr. Madhav and my dear friend, the Foreign Minister of Maldives. I'm very pleased to be with you all today. I'm speaking to you all from the city of Trincomalee overlooking one of the biggest natural harbors of Asia. Indeed, Sri Lanka has been one of the closest neighbor of India. It is historically, culturally, and in all our relations, it has been the closest neighbor. India's policy of the Prime Minister on neighborhood trust is also very important at this moment when we consider the issue of other international summits and agreements. Sri Lanka, the President's mandate very clearly gave the President the mandate as a neutral, non-aligned state in its foreign policy, which we adhere to. And on that basis, we work with our neighbors. As mentioned earlier, and between our two countries and our three countries, India, Maldives, and Sri Lanka, we have had different security seminars, working together on maritime strategies, how to protect and keep our maritime lanes open to the greatest traffic that is crossing our lanes today because of the growing economic future that will come in the post-COVID era. I must mention, in the 21st century, it's Asia's role to play. And in Asia's role, India, growing economy of India, one of the largest populous states in our neighborhood, will be very important. And our countries, geographically abutting the maritime lanes of the Indian Ocean, will contribute closely with understanding to keep the lanes open as well as protected for economic as well as maritime development and the security of our area. We are also party. Sri Lanka is a party to the Indian Ocean zone of peace. Zone of peace moved by Sri Lanka, India, few decades ago, which we have been committedly working towards with, I think, the support of Maldives right along has been on these great principles that we have moved. So it is an important moment that Sri Lanka has committed, has announced its neutrality in its foreign policy, its cooperation as an aligned country, but working together closely with its neighbor in order to protect as well as develop, as well as contribute to the Indian Ocean maritime lanes, and also to increase our cooperation in many other areas that we could proceed as we see the post-COVID situation ending.